Hi, welcome to Checking In at SEA. I'm Perry Cooper. We are in the middle of the North Satellite Modernization Program. This is a space you haven't seen in a while, and we're pretty excited to tell you about what's coming up. I'm with Bruce McPherson, who is with the port as our field inspector manager out here. Where are we exactly for those people that know about the North Satellite, and what's this big space?
Well, where we're at here is what we call the central core, or the kind of the main hub of the whole North Satellite. And this is open from the ramp concourse level on up a couple floors. And this is where everybody's going to enter from the STS level through the elevators, escalators up into the space, and then disseminate through the different gates that are available to them.
This is going to be one of our most iconic spots once this opens, right? This big 80 feet high here for these windows looking out on the airfield. And there's still some spots here where we can see the old.
Much of what you see here is old. It's the old floor. Here's the old center north penthouse that used to be there. They're gradually doing the demo work of this structure here. That'll be gone eventually. And then all this is all existing that has been reconditioned, fireproof, new drywall, studs. It's all getting renovated right now.
This is going to look fantastic. So with that in mind, though, we also want to show you some air circulation and how this helps us in our current COVID situation as well, too. So we're now on the opposite side of where we were when we're talking about the Great Hall. And this is where our air handling units are. Bruce, these are huge, and there's a lot of them. How many are in here in this type of facility?
There are. We have a total of 5 units at this particular level, and these have all been moved in sequence, in segments. Now this happens to be 7 segments, and you can see them that they're not quite put together, but there will be after we get all our large equipment moved in. They'll be pulled together, and then after that, then they're going to be things will be done inside, like the filters. In these particular units, they have what's called a pre-filter, and they have a MERV 8, which stands for an efficiency rating. That's the pre-filter, and then they go through a MERV 13, which is the final filter. And these particular units have the capacity of handling charcoal filters if we think that that's possible or required later.
And then this is, number one, we're talking about air that's being recirculated from outside to inside, and within, every 5 minutes, an hour, we've got air going through here?
Yeah, we have what's called an air change per hour rating, and usually there's about 20 air changes per hour.
And then we've also been looking at just the filter-wise. Some of this is been able to take up some of those particles and the potential COVID in there as well, too, right?
That's correct, and that's part of what the ASHRAE and SMACNA organizations have been establishing. There's still some research to do on that, but they've deemed that the MERV 13 is adequate to filter out any bacteria and viruses like that. The MERV 8 is a pre-filter, which takes out the bigger particles.
Excellent. So again, that's that confidence that we're paying attention to and thinking here at the Port of Seattle and at SEA for your safety as you continue on here during this winter. So this is a great, exciting spot. Thanks for your help here, Bruce. Sometime in 2021, you're going to see the second phase, this largest piece of the North Satellite Modernization Project to open. Thanks for checking in with us here at SEA.